What up? Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if this resonates for you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Any of you, Sag, I hope you're having a good birthday month, birthday season. For those that aren't having birthdays, I hope you're still having a good day. I hope you're getting everything you're wanting. Everything's going smooth and easy for you. Today is going to be a session of free readings for all of my subscribers. Tips and donations go first. Hey, Lakia. You're actually first on the list. I'm not going to be able to be on here too long today because I got to go work today. But we're going to get into it and we're going to see what Spirit wants to talk about for you. And I'm going to keep adding you guys to the list until I got to cut it off. So if you want to get added, just let me know. Hey, let me know if you want to get added onto the list. It's going to kind of be somewhat of a short day. Oh, it's 1:11 right now on the clock. Hey. Let me get you added. Sorry, guys. I don't know where I'm going to put my list at because I don't want to mess up the computer. I keep on touching the keys. Okay. All right. So, Lakia and Svetlana, are you guys ready? And then right now, I'm going to stop looking at the thing, but I'll look back in a minute to see if anybody needs to get added. All right. Look here. Motherfucker. Sorry, guys. I'll play right here. That's a little right here. Okay. Hello. Hold on. Before I get started, I'm gonna add a couple more people to the list, and then we'll get started. But then I'm gonna stop looking at the list for a little bit. Okay. So Lakia, Svetlana, Empress of Air and Fire. Amber A. And sorry, I don't know if you guys want to get added onto the list or not. If you're just saying hi, because some people are just here to watch and view, and that's cool. And some people are here to get a reading. So if you want to get added onto the list, put it on there. Amber, I'm gonna assume you want to get added onto the list, so I'm gonna just put you down. Hi, Divinely Protected. I hope you've been doing well. Okay. All right. And you have to be here to win. Right now I'm gonna cut off the list because I can only be here for about an hour today. And we'll see how quickly things go, and we'll maybe add people later. Okay. So the list right now is Lakia, Svetlana, Empress of Air and Fire, Amber, Divinely Protected. And you have to be here to get your reading. So Lakia, are you here? Lakia. Okay. Leo. He's a Libra. She's an Aries. Okay. We're gonna pull a couple of different things. So today, guys, I guess because usually I don't know if you like this is your first time viewing me or okay. I don't know if this is your first time viewing me, but I usually don't like to lead the witness. So I like to get whatever messages Spirit has for you first. But today, for the sake of time, like I like all that background, like here. So I'm gonna give you actually my impression first, my first impression before we pull cards. Then we'll pull cards and see what Spirit wants to say about that situation. But okay, so Libras, they like to have everything balanced and fair. I hold on, I lost where was that. So with Leos, like Leos want to. I have a lot of Leo in my chart, and you might not express it, but you want to be the center of attention. You want somebody like you can appreciate the good in like in any situation, but you want it. So like how you say? With you being a Leo, I feel like you try to show him like the good. You're gonna put on a brave face. You're gonna like stick it out. But you want him to like show up for you. You want him to provide a stand like a solid offer. You want him to like commit to you and be in that place and stay in that place. You want him to like put into you and feed your relationship more than he's putting into somebody else and feeding their relationship. However, with him being a Libra, he's going to want to make sure that things are balanced. He's going to want to make sure that things are fair. He's going to want to make sure that whoever he's like portraying himself to sees him as not doing anything shady. Not necessarily anything shady, but like he wants to like have a like a good, what'd you say? How do you say? He wants people to see that he's doing things right and fair and honest. And he's trying to be just in the situation. And then with her, the other one, hold on, I lost it. With her being, I think it was an Aries. Yeah, she's probably dominating the situation. She's probably overactive and over aggressive in the situation and trying to put him in a situation where he feels bad. So like he's probably like naturally men like what they want, they're gonna gravitate towards. They're gonna go after that. But at the same time, like he's like, especially if you're having kids, you know, he's trying to like do what's fair for everybody. He doesn't want his child to see him in a bad position. That was just my first impression of things. I felt like she's trying to manipulate and control things at times within their relationships, but you can't control other people. Like she can't control the situation. He can't control the situation, what people think about him. You can't control anything other than if you're going to deal with it or not. Like, I don't know. You have to do what's right for you. And if your heart tells you to stick it through and your head is telling you as well, then cool. If you're aligned with that, then cool. But if there's an imbalance within you and the situation, then you need to look into that and see what really you're willing to deal with and not. Okay. Hi, Melina. I know I've been on here. I've been working a lot. I have 2 jobs. And today, like, I have to go to work, like, in a couple hours, too. So I hope you've been doing good. I miss you. I hope, like, make sure you're always putting yourself as a priority. All of you. Like, put yourself as number 1. Put yourself, like, and don't block things out if it's something that keeps on, like, calling to you. If you want to do something, don't feel embarrassed to be yourself. Don't feel embarrassed to speak your truth, to seek something out. Do what's right for you. Okay. Hold on. Look here. Romantic feelings. I feel like both of you guys do have Lakia. I feel like both of you guys do have romantic feelings towards each other. But yes, they need to release their ex. They need to let go of that situation once and for all. And if they haven't let that go, like, okay, if they're not ready to like fully embrace a new connection 1000%, they shouldn't be moving forward, entertaining options or creating options. There's like something needs to be released. But at the same time, I don't know. You have to do what's right for you. So let's get into it. Let's see what's your person's feelings towards you first. Lakia's person's feelings towards her. All right, last shuffle. No, hold on, I dropped something. Okay, Lakia's person's feelings towards Lakia. Children, calling in your hold on. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. This kind of caught me off guard. It says calling in your soulmate, but it kind of was in the reverse. And then your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I feel like maybe you haven't been, and then at the bottom of the deck, you deserve love. You are lovable. I feel like your person is definitely, they're interested in having a connection with you, but I feel like, okay, hold on. I was watching the Barbie movie. I don't know if you've seen that, but there's this part in there where they're like, the girl, she's telling the other girls that you have to be like aggressive, but not too aggressive. You have to be, what is it called? You have to be a breadwinner, but you have to be a mom at the same time. Like it's basically the opposition that you're gonna deal with. And so there was that part in there, and I feel like this is kind of speaking to that element of like being there to be the person that you need, your person needs you to be, but also being yourself and not getting lost in what your person is wanting and needing from you. And I felt like there's like moments where you're doubting yourself, you're doubting the connection, and your person might be feeling this at times. They like, maybe they're doubting the connection. Maybe they don't know where they're going at times. Maybe they don't know what they're wanting. Okay. What I'm going to tell you, Lakia, this is just my personal opinion, okay? You take it and as you want. You do what you want with it. And there's no judging care. Trust and believe. I had my own BS. There comes a moment where yes, you care about somebody. Yes, you're interested in them for whatever reason. Maybe there's multiple reasons. But if they're not giving you what you need in this situation, they're not showing that they're interested. They're not opening up. They're not revealing to you. They're not like allowing you to like in how do you say? They're not allowing you into their circle. That speaks a lot. That says a lot about what they and having confusion. That's great and all, but okay. So the grass is always greener where it's watered. The grass is greener on the. That's hilarious. So if they're not putting into the connect, me personally, I'm just if it was me, I would leave it alone. If this person, like if you're so confused as to you don't know what you want and who you want, then it's not enough for me because life is short. Life is what you want it to be. Life is what you make it. If you sit there and you tolerate somebody to like treat you as your second best, treat you as an option instead of the priority, then you're allowing that, you're accepting that, you're tolerating that, and that's what you're going to keep on experiencing. But if you tell somebody like this is how I'm going to be treated and I'm not dealing with anything else, and you actually stick by that, you leave when you don't get treated with respect and you don't get treated well, you leave, versus like sticking around and waiting around and like giving space for them. No, like you deserve better. You deserve better. Yes, they have children. Yes, there's like this, and maybe they want children with you. Maybe when they look at you, they're like, like they see you as if you're gonna be a good mother, a good parent, a good step parent, whatever. Or maybe they feel like you kind of like coddle them. There's this energy here as well, is like you kind of like you're motherly towards them. You're nurturing towards them, and they kind of like it. But nah, bro, like. You have to have your own, like, okay, the girls, we're here to nurture, we're here to like put into something, invest and like manifest it and like multiply it and all that, but at the same time we're not here to do from A to Z all by ourselves. If this person's not putting into you what you need, then like it's like a plant, right? You have a plant, you decide, okay, I'm gonna have a plant, I'm gonna grow my plant. You don't water it, you don't feed it, you don't do the things that it's needing, you're not gonna get anything but a dead plant after a couple months. Like not right away, obviously, but after a period of time of neglect and like abandonment, like disrespect, it's gonna die. If you didn't feed it, you didn't water it, you didn't take care of it, it's gonna die. It's not gonna live. So I felt like your person, I feel like they see you as somebody who like puts into them that they don't need to put into you. It's like when we have kids, our kids sees us as like, oh, you're my parent, you're the one that's there to take care of me. I feel like this is how that person sees you. It's like it's up to you to invest in this connection. It's up to you to like keep me around. No, bro, like it's the man, right? They're supposed to be the head of the household. Be the freaking head of the household. Don't expect me to be the head of the household and the wife and the husband and all that and the parent. Like, no. Okay, hold on. The list is closed off for right now because I have to go to work today. Um, but I'm gonna keep it going as fast as I can, so as long as I can, and so I can hopefully get as many people possible. And I'm gonna try to come back later after I get off, but I get out at 11, so we'll see. We'll see. Um, I don't know. You gotta decide if this person is giving you what you need to continue. And I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know. Hopefully, this is helpful for you or somebody on here. But I was like stuck on this dude for a long time, and he was like, I didn't like. People like to reveal what they're gonna reveal to you, right? They don't always reveal everything you need to know. It's whatever they feel helps them out in their situation to for you to do what you need to do for them. That's what they're gonna reveal. So this I call this person I was stuck on for a long time until I finally had these freaking realizations of like dealing with things that I was trying to block out, things I was trying to ignore, and realize like, no, I saw this person as my person, but were they my person? Were they behaving as my person? Or was this just a fantasy? Is this just something I was interested in, I wanted? So I thought X, Y, and Z. It didn't work out. It wasn't true. It wasn't honest. It wasn't, it's not nothing other than some BS from time to time. So you got to decide, like, are you, is that good enough for you? Are you going to be like second best? Are you going to sit there and wait for them to make a decision? Or are you going to like tell them, I need you to make a choice. I need you to do this. And if they don't do it, then are you going to follow through with like moving on forward? Like not allowing yourself to get stuck and waiting and wondering and waiting, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve somebody who's going to show up for you. The men, when they know what they want, they go after it. They pursue things, right? They pursue things. They act accordingly. They set goals and they obtain them. They strategically plan dates and like things. So I feel like maybe your person is just too stuck in the past with the situation with their children, and maybe like that's all that's their priority right now, and that's cool. That's cool. But maybe you guys are just at two different places, and you can't sacrifice what you want waiting for what they're able to provide, if what they're willing and able to provide to you right now isn't happy for you. It's not making you, it's not meeting your needs. You don't, Lakia, that's what I'm telling you. You don't have to put the effort in. You do to an extent, but you don't. Like, the boys, they're supposed to pursue. They're supposed to show action. You're supposed to tell him, hey, I'm not getting what I'm needing out of this relationship, and he's supposed to fix it. If he doesn't fix it, that says something. If he cared enough, he would fix it. And if he doesn't fix it, that speaks to where he's at and where he's seeing this relationship going. So you decide if you want to stick it out. You decide if you want to still deal with it or not. Worth waiting for. Divine timing as at work in your love life. Yeah, I feel like he came back for you because he wants it. Like, he sees you as his person. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Yeah. I don't know, Lakia. And then underneath, you deserve love. You have forgiving and learning. I feel like there's things, like ways that you treat him that she didn't. And maybe now it's like she sees that he's like like he's interested in other things. So it's now like she wants to how you say, not that she wants to, but he's aware of these are the things that I'm missing. And if he communicates that, like, oh, Lakia does this and like she makes me feel this way, she's trying to figure out like how does she do that too. I feel like he might be dealing with somebody who's a little manipulative at times. But he sees you, how he sees you. He knows that you're lovable. He feels like you're honest. He feels like you're trustworthy. You've definitely taught him a lot, whether he's acknowledged that or not, whether you guys have spoken about it. I feel like you guys have learned, like, I feel like he's learned more from you, but I feel like you have learned from him as well. I feel like there's something that maybe there's like he feels bad for something. He feels like he owes you an apology for something. I feel like he does he wants a relationship with you, but it's a matter of like, is he able to give you everything you're needing? Is he able to give you everything you're wanting? Are you both able to settle the energy and show each other like something confident, something stable within this connection? He thinks that you would be a good parent for his child. He sees you as a good person. He sees you as somebody that he's interested in, somebody he wants to move forward with. But I feel like there's still an element here of not being 100% confident and or 100% like knowing what you want, knowing where you want to go. There's some sort of element here though as well where you guys don't see eye to eye on something. You guys don't agree with something. You guys don't see eye to eye on something, whatever that is. Okay. And then how does he feel about his baby mama? Not shuffle. One more. Okay. How does he feel about his baby mama? Okay. All of the cards are face down. I feel like he's very secretive about his feelings for her. I feel like he might feel more about her than he acknowledges or is comfortable with. Yeah, passion at the bottom of the deck. He's attracted to her. Let go of control issues is in the reverse. So she is controlling. He's aware of it. I feel like she tries to control him. Getting to know each other. I feel like there's like she's somebody, I feel like she might have like Gemini in her chart. She's somebody who's very, or Aquarius. She's somebody who's kind of dynamic. She's very adventurous. She's kind of she's spontaneous at times. Very soon is in the reverse. I don't know if they knew each other a really long time or what, but I felt like there's something that she kept saying, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, I'm gonna be nicer. I'm gonna be more respectful. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna do something, whether it was physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, some element, or maybe there's like multiple elements that happened with. But she kept saying like she's gonna do something, and she wouldn't. She didn't do it. So I feel like he has no faith in her. And then this could be the one also in the reverse. He's not interested in her like he's interested in with you. I don't know. Ask him, why don't you talk to me? Why don't you open up to me? Maybe he doesn't feel good enough. Maybe he doesn't feel worthy. Maybe he's like that's protected space of not letting his guard down. And then it's like if he were to let his guard down, like what would happen? What would the transition of that be? Okay. No, their relationship is over, at least in his eyes. Like he's not interested in having a relationship with her. He's attracted to her, but he's not interested in her as a person. I hope that didn't sound too shitty. Okay. All right. They definitely have history. They have a lot of history. I would say at least 2 years or more, at least. And I feel like they've had a lot of experiences. They like, you know how there's like this I forget what it's called, but like people you have those crazy situations with, and it's like I don't know, like life-threatening situations, or like just deep situations, stressful situations. Those tend to build like some sort of relationship. I forget what it's called though. I feel like they have that. I feel like, because really 2 years isn't that long. It is, but it isn't. But it might have been longer than that though, actually. I feel like it has been a long period of time, but it's not more. It's not as much the time as much as like the stressful situations. Like they have kids together, right? They've been in situations together that have been very stressful, and they had to figure it out together or fight through it or whatever it was. So I felt like that made us like they know each other well. But when you like, if you were to ask him, like without you asking him, if somebody were to ask him, hey, do you want to get back with your ex? He's like, no. Like it would be like he would be interested in having physical contact with them, but he wouldn't be interested in living with them again and having day-to-day situations. I felt like this person, his ex really stresses him out, and I felt like her energy is like kind of depleting. Okay. What? Okay, did I miss something? It's okay. Not everybody not everybody expresses love the same way, and that's okay. Some people like to talk. Some people like to spend time together. Some people like to just sit together and not say anything. Some people like to like buy people things. Like there's that love language book, so maybe look into that and see if that resonates with you, and get to know what their love language is. And like the whole thing about being in a relationship, I've realized, is like showing up for your partner and them showing up for you. And if you don't know them, if you haven't gotten the time to get to know them, and you're like focused on yourself primarily, that says a lot about the relationship and where it's going as well. So get to know what your love language is, get to know yourself, get to know what their love language is, get to know them on a deeper level, and like work it out. Spend time doing it. Spend time building it and growing it and investing in it. And if they don't show up, or they don't put in the effort, then that tells you where you stand with them. If they lie, they whatever, like that tells you where you stand with them. And if it's anything unauthentic or anything you're not comfortable with, then at any time you can bounce. Okay, Lakia, I'm gonna go ahead and end your reading there. Let me see. I'm gonna go through the list real quick. Brittany. Okay. What time is it? Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to get off here after a little while. So I don't know if I'm gonna put more people on the list yet or not. But let's get through them and we'll see where we're at. How about that? Okay, so okay. What to expect in love. Svetlana. Svetlana. What can Svetlana expect in love in 2024? Svetlana for love in 2024. Last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Hold on, that's not it. Holy shit. Hold on. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely 2024 is going to be different. It's going to be a year that is very like what you put into it is what you're going to be getting out. Like I feel like it's an opportunity for you to open new doors, for you to experience new things, new challenges as well. There's 2024 is going to be very big for you. It's going to be different. It's going to be a lot of growth, a lot of abundance, a lot of, I feel like you might be uncomfortable with some experiences that you're going to be having, but I feel like they're going to be good. I feel like, and then hold on. Okay, hold on. Underneath this Wheel of Fortune, you have the King of Cups. There's definitely 2024, you're going to be dating. You're going to have somebody put in some effort to show you that they're interested in you. The Three of Cups. There's a lot of celebration. The Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if you're getting a new job, but 2024 is going to be very abundant for you. I feel like it's going to be different than what you've been experiencing by far. I feel like you're going to have relationships. People are going to show you that they're interested in you. People are going to be investing in you. There's going to be a lot of get-togethers with friends. There's a lot of success and a lot of celebration, a lot of like friendly gatherings. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of working. Maybe not working. There's something you're doing on your own. I feel like I don't know if you're doing a lot of yoga or like learning something. There's something you're doing on your own to benefit yourself, to grow yourself, to nurture yourself. You could be starting your own business if that's something you've been thinking about in 2024. You might actually like really like plan things out and act on it. 2024 is going to be abundant for you. That's awesome. Hold on. Okay, for love. There's new cycles coming in for sure. Okay. We're going to start here. You have the Hermit. So I feel like when you go into the year, you're used to doing things on your own. You're kind of isolated. You also have the Nine of Pentacles up here as well. So I feel like there's something about your energy of where you might find it difficult asking for help. You might find it difficult relying on somebody else. There's something you like to be in control of what you're doing and what's involved, especially if there's a lot at risk. Like your life is impacted by it, so you want to be in control of it. I feel like there's something you might have planned for or are planning for. Maybe there's something you're trying to clean internally, like spiritually. I don't know, you might be healing something within yourself. And there's a moment of isolation that you have experienced. I feel like when you're ending the year and you're going into the beginning of 2024, I feel like you're still in that moment of like you don't want to go out very much, or you don't have the opportunity to go out very much. But quickly at the year, there's change. There's a lot of opportunity comes in. I feel like February, March is going to be busy for you. It's going to be active. I don't know if you have birthdays going on in that month. I don't know if there's celebrations. I don't know if you're going to meet somebody in that month. Okay, hold on. Okay. We're going to read this the way that they came out. So I feel like 2024, there's a lot of change for you. There's a lot of experiences that you're going to go, like experiences and cycles you're going to go through. And there's some of it is new. Some of it is it's kind of stressful because it's new for you. And it might cause you to kind of pull back a little bit and want to be in isolation. But it's important that you don't do that. It's important that you embrace this change, that you allow yourself to believe the best possible case scenario and have those expectations. Have a how do you say? Have a higher expectation or a higher outlook. Basically, you want your vibration to be high. And if you're getting nervous and doubtful and kind of stuck in this anticipation energy, you're going to be depleting your confidence. You're going to be depleting your patience. You're going to be depleting your energy level. So it's just important for you to be confident and embrace all changes that are coming. Always any changes that come into your life, you can deal with anything. You can go through anything. As long as you're doing what's right for you, as long as you're following your intuition and trusting your instincts, I feel like it's going to be good for you. They're like these changes, these new cycles. Some of them you might have waited for, but I feel like it's like some of it is like very unexpected. So that might feel challenging at some point for you. But there's a lot of energy. Like you have the Page of Swords right here. I feel like you have a lot of thoughts about what you're used to, what you want, what's possible. Four of Cups. You might have been disappointed in a relationship in the past, and now it's like you want something better than that, but there's like this backhanded fear of like, is it always going to be that same thing? I feel like you've had relationships already that have kind of been similar and like disappointing, and now it's like you're excited to have something new, but it's like is it going to be beneficial? Is it going to grow into something healthy? The Magician. It's important for you to be mindful that you are the magician in your life. You are the one who creates the opportunities for yourself. Like, if you don't feel like people are interested and you don't feel like people, like you're connecting with people, try something else. Go somewhere else. Do something else. Try a different scenario. Shake things up a little bit. Do what's right for you. I heard like chase your, like, chase what? Like, if you get this, like, this idea, like, I want to go to this restaurant, I want to go here and do painting class, I want to go here and do whatever, do that. I feel like you might meet somebody in the process of doing that. You might meet multiple people, and it's okay to like, you don't have to go on a date and be like, okay, that's my forever person. It's okay to go on a date and not be like comfortable and happy and feel the sparks and like tell them, okay, no, thanks, but no thanks. But be open to having those experiences. If you shut everything down or you keep yourself in isolation, you're not going to have these experiences to choose from. And then the Five of Pentacles. Don't expect defeat. Don't expect somebody to disappoint you and abandon you and neglect you and treat you like crap and not work and not help with things. Page of Pentacles. You have to create the opportunities that you're wanting to experience. Ten of Wands. Two of Cups. I feel like there's an energy of here, like, yes, you want to experience love. Yes, you want to be in a relationship. But at the end of the day, there's like a sense here of like it's a burden at the same time. I feel like you might have had stressful relationships in the past where there was like a lot of chaos in the situation. And it's like you're wanting to create a relationship, you're wanting to experience something, but then at the same time, there's like this history, this concern of like it's gonna be like more of a burden than it's worth. Don't let your past become your future. Don't bring your past into the future with you unless it's lessons. Like, don't be like, yeah, there's definitely change that you're going to be experiencing in 2024 that's going to allow you to experience better connections. Like, make sure you know what your boundaries are. No, make sure you know what your deal breakers are. So that way, if somebody disrespects you, somebody does something you're not okay with, you already know what you're like. You already know, like, okay, whatever. Like, if you don't know what you're not willing to tolerate when somebody does something, it's like, okay, I love them, I can forgive that. But when you already know that's something I'm not going to tolerate, once it gets done, you have to be willing to stand by yourself and stand by your commitments and be like, no, I stand up for myself and I choose to go into this a new how do you say, if hold on, don't always give somebody the benefit of the doubt. And if you don't know what your deal breakers are, it's easy to kind of bypass something. It's easy to give things, people, places, and things the benefit of the doubt. But if you know, like, I'm not willing to get cheated on, I'm not willing to get lied to, I'm not willing to get disrespected, I'm not willing to pay the bills by myself. The first time that happens, you already know, okay, no, this isn't going to work out for me. You got to go. Instead of like, okay, well, hopefully they have a job, hopefully X, Y, and Z. And when they don't, okay, I'm sure they're going to figure it out. No, know what your deal breakers are at the beginning. That way, when it happens, you can handle it accordingly. I feel like 2024 is going to be a lot of change. I feel like there's gonna like it's important for you to put yourself in new places. It's important for you to experience new things. To I feel like when you're getting out and you're embracing life and you're like don't drive yourself into debt. Like doing things, like don't spend a whole bunch of money doing things that you can't afford to do. But if you want to, like, oh, I want to, how do you say? I think it's important for you to put yourself in places where you can meet people of a higher quality, meet people of a higher vibration, a higher caliber. And I feel like that might feel, maybe you are going to be doing that. Four of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands. There's something that you're not willing to let go of. You're willing to fight for, or like, I don't know if it's an old habit or it's a toxic relationship. There's something that it's been difficult for you. You've had to fight for it, fight through it, but you can't let it go at the same time. And it could also be like expectations in regards to relationships. But I feel like it's something else. I feel like it's more than that. I don't know. So the biggest thing I feel like is 2024. Yes, it's going to be different for you. There's going to be moments of isolation. There's going to be moments of like, you don't want to be out and about. You're not happy with the offers that you're getting. But there's also this energy of, if you're mindful to kind of pay attention to what you're putting out there, the energy you're putting out there. Like, okay, if you're, let's say you're a woman who has high standards, right? And you're not willing to just deal with anything, right? You carry yourself a certain type of way. So when you're out in public and you have all these people that see you, all these men, women, whoever, that are interested in you, they look at you and they kind of gauge themselves, like, okay, that person stands in a way or presents themselves in a way that they have high standards. Are my standards, am I going to be good enough to approach that person? And then if not, they appreciate what they see and then they keep it moving. But somebody who okay, I can meet that, I'm interested in that, and I can meet that standard. I have a high success rate, or like, not success rate, but I have high morals. I have something to offer. I have something to bring to the table. That person's going to approach that person. So know what caliber you are and don't settle for less. I hope that made sense. Okay, let's see what this says. So you have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Moon. You might meet this person at work. You might meet somebody at work. I'm not sure if you like somebody who's interested in dating your coworkers or not. Or you might meet them through work or something. Hold on. So this energy, you have the Moon, you have the Six of Wands. There's some sort of victory and success that's going to come in. You're not going to be seeing this. Like, I don't know if this is going to be financial or if this is an actual person. There's some sort of success you're going to be experiencing in 2024 because of the work you've put into something and because you've saved. So this could be, and you're not going to see this coming though. You're not going to see this success coming, but it's here nonetheless. And it comes because the work you put in. I don't know if you go to a counseling session or like you talk with your friends or you like talk with your spirit. There's something in 2024, or maybe you're going through it right now, or maybe you're starting the process, but there's like some sort of healing. I feel like this energy, maybe this is your past energy of like having crappy relationships, and now you've worked on healing that. I feel like you're aware, or you will become aware, that like you're manifesting what you're thinking about, you're creating. And there's a sense here of like healing that energy, healing those expectations, and having a victory and a success, but you're not going to see it coming, or you're not going to realize how much you've healed yourself until this comes in. And what crosses that is the Devil, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I feel like you've had the shitty relationships. There's been toxic connections. And it, like, you felt like, or maybe you got to the point where you actually had to choose yourself, or it's like you, life or death. I have to choose me or nothing. Maybe you had a relationship that was so toxic and so bad that it got to the point where you had to decide if you're going to stay in it and move on, or move on and heal from it. And I felt like you found your passion, you found your strength to move forward, to pursue something that you're interested in, to pursue something that you feel inspired by, that you feel passionate about, that's not toxic. But there's still, like, maybe not even still. At one point in time, I feel like you've healed it though, or you are healing it. Maybe this person comes in when you heal it. Svetlana, what success? Where'd it go? I don't know, because the success, the victory and success, it's going to be unknown to you. It's not going to be something you see coming. You don't know how you got there, but it's the work you put into something. I would just advise you, if this is true about this relationships of like expecting toxic things, I feel like there's a healing. You've had a crappy relationship. There's like, some were worse than others, but there's something like it was very toxic. And it's like you had to choose yourself instead of that situation. You had to choose yourself over the relationship. You had to find your confidence again. You had to find your passion and like desire to move forward. But because you, like, I don't know, somebody helped you, or like somebody put something, I don't know, somebody gave you money, or somebody gave you an idea. Somebody gave you something. Somebody put something into something with you that helped you to work more. I feel like, I don't know if you have parents that invest in you, or you have like a sibling who invests, or like friends who invest. There's somebody who wants to invest something for you to work. I don't know, somebody want like to go back to school maybe. Six of Wands. So it's going to be unexpected. This victory and success is going to be unexpected. It's going to kind of come out of the blue. Some sort of group energy is going to cause you to need to work more, or going to cause you to need to work. Like some sort of group energy is going to enable you to work. I don't know how to explain this. And then all that working create some sort of victory and success that you're not going to see coming. You're not going to expect. I don't know. This could be like maybe your friends tell you. Maybe your friends tell you about I don't even know. It could be a bunch of different things. Like maybe you hear about some sort of class or whatever, and maybe your friend helps you get to class or whatever, and you get your degree or something, and then you get this freaking amazing job. I don't know what this is. Just know there's some sort of people are gonna help you. Like your friends, your family, somebody's gonna help you to work at something. And this could also be like a counselor. This could also be a counselor helping you to work at like having these like little, what is it called? You know, those exercises like, oh, okay, say hello to 10 people today if you're antisocial. There's like that kind of thing. It's like somebody's going to have you do something. Okay, I'm going to put this analogy with this story, okay? I'm kind of getting lost. There's a sense here of you've had toxic relationships. You're wanting to make something new. You're wanting to be open to something new. But there's this concern if it's going to become more difficult than it's worth. It's going to they're going to lie. They're going to manipulate. They're going to cheat. They're going to do something. But I really do want a connection. But this expectation or this backhanded energy of I know they're going to do something wrong. That energy needs to be healed and corrected. And then maybe you go to a counselor and they tell you, okay, start to have like these healing exercises. Start to put yourself in a situation where you can expand and grow and develop. Whatever this is, it's going to lead you into a victory and a success, but you're not going to see it coming. It's going to be kind of sudden and unexpected. Or maybe like the work you put into healing something and like doing something, that success is like overnight, kind of. It could be better work, actually. Like maybe that's what that is like this could be a million freaking things, and that it's not really very clear, especially with the ending card of the moon. But you have the 3 of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles. So this is like somebody telling you, hey, they're hiring over here, and you go over there and you start working there. This like group energy. There's like individuals or maybe like a company, a group, in some way you're working in that. You're investing energy. You're doing something with that. And that work is creating some sort of victory and a success that you're not going to see coming. Or like this, I feel like maybe this is, I don't know, maybe your question was about love, but I feel like love has been difficult for you, and there's like work needed in that department for you to heal so that you can be open to relationships. I'm primarily getting a lot of energy about work. Like, I know your question was about love, but it seems like for me, so what I'm reading is like love has been difficult. It's been a burden. There's still healing needed to resolve that so that you can get somebody that you deserve. So you can get somebody that's of a higher caliber than what you've been used to, than what you've expected. But work, on the other hand, work is going to be really, really good. Or maybe this could also be the work that you put into yourself and into the connections with the people around you is gonna allow you to have the connection that like you never expected, the connection that you didn't think was possible. You can read this a million different ways. Well, not really a million. If it's in regards to love, I feel like you're gonna start to put effort into healing and embracing an energy that will bring you a victory and a success. in like relationships. I feel like there's something from your past energy about these toxic relationships that still needs to be healed. And maybe you get inspiration from a friend on how you can heal that energy. And by putting energy into healing, that's what brings your victory and the success. And then you won't see it coming. I feel like there is a relationship that is intended to come in for you, but I feel like that's kind of like the shadow energy, because before you have this come in, your first concern is like, I want to create something, but I know it's going to become a burden. I know it's going to be more trouble than it's worth. So something about that needs to be healed. And this victory and success comes in because there's some sort of toxic energy that you made a decision about, and you're no longer putting yourself through that or allowing other people to put you through that. And if this is about a job, like you're not going to be overworked and underpaid. You're not going to be devalued and underappreciated. You're inspired for something stable now. You're inspired for something that's going to feed your soul, that's going to make you feel confident and stable and secure. I don't know. I feel like love is definitely on the horizon for you. But I feel like if you haven't done much, like, okay, if that energy resonates with you about love being difficult and a burden, I feel like there's still more healing that needs to take place. I feel like 2024 is going to give you a lot of opportunities financially for success, but also for you to like meet new people and to start to build new relationships. And it's important for you to know, like, have healthy boundaries and stick by your boundaries, stick by yourself, know what your, how the hell? Know what your lines are, and like what you're willing to deal with, what you're not willing to deal with. What, like, okay, I can compromise here, but that's a deal breaker. Like, you have to know all that for yourself. Okay, I pulled a couple of charms for you. You have I can. So you can do anything. You can do anything. I can. So remind yourself, I can do anything. I can. And then learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The past was just a lesson, right? It's important for you to take those lessons with you and move forward, but it's also important for you to embrace the future and not live in the past and not live in the future, and be in your present moment. Be inspired right now. She believed she could, so she did. Amen. And then you have Libra, charming. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. We'll save those for last. Do as you would be done by. Almost too simple, but this is all you need to get by. Do as you would have done unto you. What was that? The golden rule? Hold on. Okay, so this right here, do as you would be done by. There's this sense here of like, you know, when your person comes in, because you know, like, if you wouldn't lie to somebody and somebody's lying to you, they're not your person. They're not your soulmate, right? Because I wouldn't do that to you, so don't do it to me. And my twin is not going to do shit that I wouldn't do. So, like, if somebody's doing things that you're not going to do, they treat you unfairly, they're dishonest with you, they do anything that you wouldn't do, let that person go, because your person wouldn't do that. Your person wouldn't do the things that you wouldn't do. All right. It takes a big heart to teach little minds. I don't know if you're a teacher or not, but there's this energy here of like, even when we're out in public, like children are always paying attention. I feel like you might have like kids pay a lot of how you say? Kids might look at you a lot. Like kids have a natural kids have a natural attention track to you. They like naturally just gravitate towards your energy. And every fair from fair. What the fuck? And every fair from fairs sometimes declare. I don't know. So this one, I don't understand what the fuck they're trying to say. I was kind of like, do I even put it in the little charm thing or not? And every fair from fair, some lines declare. And every fair from fair, some lines declare. I don't know what the hell the meaning of this one is. It's like the things that everybody does, right? Because every fair from fair sometimes declares. People are gonna talk, basically. People are gonna talk. I don't know if people talk about you, but you're not supposed to worry about it. People are gonna say what they want to say. Okay, so the last ones you have is you have an R for Robert, and you have, I don't know if it's a B for boy. Oh no, I'm gonna say it's a Q because the little things on top. Q for queen. So that was been your little thing. Sorry, the end was a little butchering. Sorry, guys, I closed the list for now. All right, Svetlana, do you have any other questions? Hold on, guys. I don't know if the list is closed or not. Let me get through these. I gotta see what time it is when we get done with a little bit more, because I gotta go to work. So let's see. Empress. Okay, perfect. All right. Let me know if you have any specific questions. I'm gonna just pull some cards and we'll see what Spirit wants to talk about for now. Okay. Empress of air and fire. Empress of air and fire. Last shuffle. Sorry, I think. One more. Empress. One more. This is the last shuffle. Empress of air and fire. Empress. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have give love. Okay. You're welcome. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to hang out a little bit more if you want. Yes, you can definitely do career instead of love. Definitely. Okay. So bottom of the deck, you have give love, plant the seeds, affirmation for acceptance, gratitude and thanks, hibernation and regeneration. Okay. whatever you're inspired for, it's important that you learn, like lean into it, learn more about it, ask questions, get a mentor. I feel like there's something you were wanting to, I don't know if you're wanting to pursue a career in a certain field where you might need to go back to school. You have to put energy into something. But the little energy that you put into something has the ability to magnify at the back end when you're getting, like, you're reaping your rewards. Like, if you're planting a bunch of seeds, you're going to get this amazing investment. But I feel like you are this amazing harvest, but you're not going to have to wait long for it. You just have to, like, there's something you still need to learn. Maybe you need to go back to school for something. But there's something, like, you're more than capable to do what you're inspired for. And once you put the effort into something, it's going to start to yield results. Like, you're going to be glad that you did it, but you're going to have to take a chance at something. Or you're going to have to trust the process. You're going to have to, there's something about following your intuition, learning more about something, and taking a chance. Trying your luck at something. You need to appreciate where you're at as well. There's an energy here about appreciating where you're at and what has grown already, and being thankful and showing gratitude and having dignity and respect. What the hell ever, I don't know. Having dignity and respect in what you have. And that's going to help what you're going to go into magnify and grow even much quicker. You're headed in, like, right now you're planting. Right now you're planting the seeds to reap the benefits, and to, like, to be able to, like, I don't know, whatever this is that you're trying to grow, you're putting the energy into it right now to be able to, like, benefit from it. But there's a sense here, like, you have to hold on. Shit. Sorry. There's an energy here, like, you might have to, like, take a chance at something. You're going to have to learn something. You're going to have to trust your instincts. You're going to have to use your discernment. But I felt like as you do this, like, that's going to grow your, like, let's say you want to, like, be in some sort of career where you need to go back to school. By you thinking, oh, going back to school would be great, I could do all this, but not actually taking the action into it, it's just like, you're just, like, how do you say? You're just wasting your energy, basically. You're wasting the time, you're wasting the days. But once you decide, okay, I'm actually going to go and I'm going to enroll, and you schedule the appointment, and you, like, get in your car or on the bus, and you actually go in and enroll, or put your resume in, applying for that job, or letting that person know that you're interested in them, or whatever this is, where you put that energy into it and actually do effort into it, that's where you're going to start to reap the rewards. You're going to be grateful that you did that. You're going to, like, you have the ability, like, you have the little flame right here to make a fire. You have what it takes. You just have to put the action into it. You have to do it. But I felt like you have a lot of intuition, and it's important for you to appreciate that and respect that and value that, and also appreciate what you've grown so far. Like, okay, let's say you want to buy a house and you're renting a little house or a little apartment. While you're in the process of looking for that new house, still keep your house clean where you have right now, your rental apartment. Still keep all that clean. As you're saving that money and you're, like, going and looking at the houses and like getting excited and packing up and getting ready to move, still appreciate where you're at and still send love where you're at, and still keep it clean and still take care of it and still nurture it. And then that way, when you get to where you're going, I don't know, there's something about the energy just being that much better, that much bigger, that much brighter. And I feel like you definitely have, like, whatever you're building right now is definitely going to turn into something in the long run. It's going to, like, and it's going to do the work for itself. Like, like when you go to school, it takes a while to like absorb all that information. But once you've absorbed it, once you've spent that time and energy into it, once you've made that investment, it's stuck in your mind. Like, sometimes you might need to brush up on things, but you've learned that it stays with you. It's not something that, like, or I don't know, maybe this is you like investing in yourself and making a business. After you put the energy into it, after you like you I feel like you have to have a good outlook, a good expectation, a good impression for yourself as well while other people are dealing with you. But ultimately, at the end of the day, what you're manifesting and creating is it's going to bear fruit, and it's going to be something like you're grateful that you put that energy into it. You're grateful you took that time out to do that. I don't know if you're interested in going in like working for a particular company or what, but I feel like there's some sort of you have the keys to the success. You just have to put you have to put the keys in the ignition and drive off. You have to do the work. You have to take some sort of action into something. Hold up. Empress of air and fire. We're going to get Spirit's advice for you real quick. Spirit's advice for Empress of air and fire. Spirit's advice. Last shuffle. Okay, you need to stop doubting yourself. You need to stop defending yourself to others. Stop explaining yourself to others. Stop getting to arguments with other people. Stop doubting yourself. Stop being negative and mentally. You have to fight for something. Maybe this is like, oh, I'm tired, I don't want to do it today. You have to remind yourself it's worthy of like doing something. Maybe you have to fight yourself about this. There's some sort of fighting for something. You have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I feel like love is a distraction right now. I feel like you have your eye focused on a prize like way at the top of the tree, and love right now is like at the bottom. It's like I don't know. That's a bad analogy. It's like you want something that you see as like it's more important. It's more valuable. It's more lasting. Love is a distraction right now. Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. It's important for you to be confident in yourself and trust yourself. Nobody else is going to be able to do this for you. Nobody else is going to get you through this. But after you do this by yourself, after you go through this on your own, have this moment of isolation, trusting your intuition, trusting your inspiration, trusting your instincts, I feel like you're definitely going to have like a stable financial environment. Like you're going to have the things that you need. It goes from your intuition being something that's actually tangible. Just follow your intuition and trust your instincts. Yeah, love's a distraction right now, but that's okay. Keep on doing what you're inspired to do. Keep moving forward in what your intuition is telling you. Spirit's trying to get you to go somewhere. I feel like you're seeing where you want to go. It's just a matter of the time, the matter of like planning and being strategic about things and waiting things to fall, like waiting for time to pass and things to fall into place. Like waiting it out, doing the work. Stop doubting yourself. Fighting for yourself. Love's a distraction. I feel like love is definitely bottom of your totem pole right now. You're not interested. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. You want to work. I have my eye on the prize, and that's where I'm going. And I feel like if you like, love is like, it's like walking those lines, and it's like you have to focus on where you're walking so that you don't fall over the thing. But then it's like love would be a distraction. Like, I'm not even gonna look over there. It's like I'm not interested in that at all right now. You're working at something for sure. Keep working at it. Don't get disappointed. Don't get discouraged. Don't get unmotivated. Like, keep yourself inspired however you need to do that, but keep moving forward, because you are doing something that's worthy of your attention, of your time, your energy, your effort. It's going to have tangible successes in the future. That's freaking awesome. Congratulations, Empress of Fire and Air. Good. Keep doing that. Keep on doing what you're motivated for. Keep following your intuition, using your discernment as you go forward towards this. I feel like your spirit's telling you how to go about it. And I feel like there's just times where it's like, okay, I'm tired. I need something, a distraction. I need something to like pick me up, right? After like when we have those long journeys and we're like in the car forever, it's like, okay, I need to stretch. I need to stop and move around. And then once we get back in the car, it's like, okay, I'm going to get there soon. Or like if you're at work and you're doing these spreadsheets and you can't find that stupid little number, it's like, okay, I'm going to get up and walk around, and then you come back and like, oh, there's the number. Whatever it is, you're very close to it. Keep on moving. Don't allow yourself to get discouraged, derailed. Okay. Let's see. Amber, are you here? Amber, I'm gonna let's see. Going once, going twice. Divinely protected. Are you still here? Don't doubt yourself, Empress of Fire. Air and Fire, sorry. I'm gonna just call you Empress. Don't doubt yourself, Empress. I feel like wherever you're going right now, it's gonna be something that's very beneficial for you, but it's not something that's easy. And anything that's worth having is not gonna be easy. But once you put that action and effort into it and you obtain it, it's not gonna leave either. It's gonna be long term. It's gonna be worth it. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. Mila, let's get into your reading. Hold on. So Amber's not here and Divinely Protected's not here, so I'm crossing them off. I'm gonna do one more person. Yes, and please come back and let me know what you get into it. I'm like, I wouldn't like, if you're gonna write a book, let me know. I'll buy the book. I want to know. I want to help. I want to grow. All right, let's see. All right. Mila, it looks like you are the next one. And then Sun, Empress, Sun. Okay. All right, Milan, let's get into it. Let me know if you have any questions, particularly. Brittany, I'm sorry, love. I'm gonna see how long this reading takes, but I have to go to work in a little while, so I'm gonna have to get off here soon and get ready. But I'll be on here for a little bit longer, so I'll go back up on the list and see where we're at. But right now, I don't know. Noah, I can see the comments, but I don't know which comment you're referring to specifically. And for sake of time, if you just want to put your comment again, that way I don't have to go scroll through all the comments and waste time. Okay, Noah. Okay. So right now I'm gonna do Mila and then I'm gonna do Noah. And then we'll see how much time we have. Okay. Hold on. No. Hold on. I'm trying to find a particular deck and I got too many. It's ridiculous. Okay, with the Scorpio. Okay. Don't apologize. Mila and the Scorpio. I don't feel like this is the deck either. You know what? Mila and the Scorpio. Motherfucker. Okay. Mila and the Scorpio. What is their relationship? What is Mila's person? Mila's. Last shuffle. Mila's person. Mila's person is Scorpio. What's gonna come? Okay, we're gonna do this bit by bit. I was gonna pull everything all at once, but then Spirit said no. So we're gonna do what Spirit wants to do. Bottom of the deck, these are the things I was like, what would they want to tell you, right? What would Scorpio want to say to Mila? Or what are they thinking about? So this is things that they're thinking about or things that they will want to say. Bottom of the deck, you have life review. And then you have number 36 breaks down to a 9. I feel like your person has been reviewing a lot of things. They've been going over thoughts about the past, thoughts about the future, where they're currently at, and if that's where they were intended to be at this point, like if they're good enough. I feel like there's like a lot of I feel like this person has like it's like self-construction. I can't say the word, but it's like basically like they don't feel worthy enough. They don't feel like what they've done is good enough. I feel like this person is in kind of in isolation. I feel like they're like there's something they're wanting to heal or wanting to grow or wanting to build and mature, but they don't. I feel like there's been things that were said to this person that kind of really ate away at their confidence. I feel like they're working at that. And then new beginnings, 21 breaks down to a 3. I don't know if this person is interested in, like, if you guys have broken up, I would say they are interested in pursuing other opportunities. If you guys haven't broken up, they're trying to figure out how do they get you guys to like reconnect? How do they get you guys to like grow again together? How do they get things to like mature and develop again? How do they get things to build? I feel like this person, while they've been having this review, this reflection, they've had some epiphanies as well. And then number 11 breaks down to 2, rising up. I feel like their intuition is inspired for something. They might like while they've been thinking about where they're at and where they wanted to be, they might be determined of like, I'm gonna accomplish something. I'm gonna do this. Like I said I was gonna, I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna. They're like very determined about something. And they might be trying to plan something out, trying to figure something out so they can plan something. And then number 14 breaks down to a 5, resistance. I don't know if this person feels like you didn't have faith in them in a situation or something that they were wanting to do, or maybe they didn't have faith in you in something that you were trying to pursue. Hold on. My bad. Okay. What's this new beginnings? Clarifiers for Mila and Scorpio. Clarifiers for Mila and Scorpio. Last shuffle. Thank you. Sorry, one more. This is our last shuffle. I feel like this connection has been like should I, can I, should I, there's like a lot of like start and stop and like wanting it but not, like maybe this is your person, because I noticed that I did that like pretty much every deck we've used. Like I'm gonna do that, oh no, but I always come back to it. I always end up doing it. Like somebody's very doubtful and hesitant about something, but it's gonna get done, whether this is you or your person. At the end of the day, what's meant to be will always be. Okay, new beginnings. New beginnings. All right, for new beginnings, you have the Ace of Pentacles. That's interesting. The Fool card, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Coins. Somebody wants to build something here, like manifest something, like start something from scratch, start something from the beginning, take a new opportunity, have a leap of faith, but they don't know how it's possible. They don't know how to bring balance into the situation. If you haven't talked with them for a while and you guys had the situation where you guys weren't seeing eye to eye or something, you weren't understanding something, I feel like this person is very much still interested in like connecting with you and like restarting something. Like let's start from scratch. Let's start over. But they don't know how it's possible. They don't know how something is going to be brought back into balance. They want to have this new leap of faith here, but they don't see how it's possible to have balance and create this. How do we grow from here? How do we build from here? Rising up. Rising up, you have the World card in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want something to change. Your person doesn't want something to change. And I feel like they're willing to step up to do something so it doesn't change. Resistance. Seven of Wands. This person is defensive. I feel like your person likes to guard themselves. They only let you so close, and it's a defense mechanism. Two of Cups, but they see you as their person. King of Swords. There's like a harsh during this like life review they've had, there's been a lot of like self-reflecting and a lot of realizations. They've had a lot of epiphanies. There's been like some thoughts or memories or conversations or something haven't been great and comfortable for them to deal with. But I feel like they're interested, they're inspired to take some sort of action to like build something, manifest something, make something more solidified. Don't allow him to treat you a certain type of way as an excuse. Like if he's not interested in the connection, he just needs to like sever it. Don't leave you like stringing along. And if he is interested in the connection, he needs to act like it. He needs to show up to the plate. He needs to put the energy into the situation. How does he feel? How does Scorpio feel about Milan? How does Scorpio feel about Milan? Okay. True love. He feels like, yes, you are his person. Getting to know each other. Playfulness. Bottom of the deck is free yourself. Okay. I feel like there's a sense here of like, he loves you. He cares about you. I feel like you guys are still getting to know each other. He's still like, both of you guys are still getting to know each other's boundaries. That like, I think it's important, like have these conversations with him instead of just like waiting for the situation to come and be like, oh, do we agree? Do we understand each other? Do we want the same thing? Have the conversations in advance. Where do you guys want to live? What are your deal breakers? What are you not willing to tolerate in a connection? What does being in a relationship sound like and look like to you? I feel like he's tries to be I don't know if he's free spirited or he feels like you are. There's like a sense here of like not wanting to be trapped or not wanting the other person to feel trapped, or like, are they gonna eventually leave? Are they gonna, like, if I let them in and get to know me, are they gonna like me still, or are they gonna leave? I feel like you guys just need to get to know each other more. You guys need to spend more time together. Open up, have those deep conversations, ask questions, be willing to be uncomfortable. What is going to be the outcome? Hang on. In Scorpio. There's some, that's something that they do from time to time. Scorpio, like they go into their dark hole and they stay there until they're willing to come back out. It's important. You have to do what's right for you. But if you're interested in the connection and you're wanting, like, ask him why do you do this? Like, and these are characteristics of his. It's not something he's doing to be a jerk. It's not something he's doing other than like he's trying to find balance within himself. He's trying to find he's trying to figure out what he's doing. He's trying to figure out and understand how he feels and what he's thinking. So you just have to understand it's not personal, and like, ask yourself, is this something that I want to deal with? Is this something that I'm okay with in the future? Because he might do that again in the future. Like, get to know himself, get to know, like, have some moments of isolation for himself to balance out his thoughts and his emotion. And just let him know, I'm not okay being shut out. I'm interested in being in this connection. I want to go through the good, the bad, the ugly, and all that with you. So stop shutting me out. I'm not okay with that. All right. So you have the Tower, the Sun, the Knight of Swords. This is what, like, my expectation for this deck was what is going to come for you guys' relationship, and the Star card, the final outcome basically of your guys' relationship. I feel like there is going to be healing. There's something unexpected where you're going to have clarity and resolution in the situation. I feel like, be careful what you ask for, because you want to have a conversation with him. You want to know. I feel like there's going to be a lot of conversation, a lot of words had, a lot of words said. And some of it maybe you're not comfortable with. Or maybe it's like, okay, well, where's the off button? But I feel like ultimately your guys' relationship is headed in towards healing and some sort of balance. And I feel like there's truth and clarity. You guys are going to have a conversation that's going to open up healing and balance for the connection. It's going to be unexpected. I feel like this conversation that comes unexpected is what brings, it's like the catalyst for your guys' healing for the relationship. I don't know. Just like let him keep on, like, make sure he knows that he's safe and it's okay to express himself to you, and be open to receiving that when he is ready. And don't shut down. But at the same time, don't allow yourself to get manipulated into terms of a relationship that you're not okay with. Like, if you don't want to get shut out, tell him, I need a partner that's gonna, like, talk to me when things are going on with them. They're gonna let me know, like, how they're feeling and what they're thinking. They're not gonna isolate me. They're not gonna become isolated. It looks like a conversation is necessary, and you guys are gonna have this conversation. And then there's going to be a lot of healing and clarity. And like, I feel like it's going to be a deep conversation that you guys have when you guys do have it. And I feel like it's going to stir up a lot of energy and cause you guys to really go into, I feel like it's going to allow you guys to really make your relationship that much stronger, because it's going to allow you guys to get like really vulnerable with each other and see if the other person's trustworthy. Like, can you handle the hard conversations, or are you only here for the easy moments? It's like that kind of energy. Okay. Do you have any other questions, Mila? Oh, does he still want to be with you? Hold on. I feel like he does. I feel like there's just like he's stuck in his thoughts right now. He's stuck in his emotions. He might not be comfortable with it, how he's feeling and what he's thinking. So it's like he's just by himself right now. Oh, hold on. Scorpio. Scorpio. Last shuffle. Four of Fire, so that's the Four of Wands. Can't really show the whole thing to you. Yes, he is interested in this connection. He's interested in the stability, but there's a sense of being defensive about it as well. There's like some sort of so I don't know how familiar you are with astrology, but get to know figure out what your guys' birth charts are. Get to know how he likes to be loved by looking at his Venus. Look at his moon to know how he handles his emotions. But with his sun card being a Scorpio, I'm gonna say it's like the hard exterior, but like deep down, it's like a softy. But it takes a while to get that to be exposed. He has to be completely safe to expose that to you. He has to feel that. Yeah, you're going to need to know his birth time and place of birth. And then go to, there's a link in the description box below to locate your birth chart. But get to know his placements. And then that way you'll understand why he does what he does, how he does what he does. And then that'll help you to understand, like, is that something you're comfortable with? And how do you mesh with him in that way? Okay. I feel like he is interested in building the connection, but he doesn't know how. He doesn't know. I feel like he's feeling vulnerable right now, and that makes him feel like unstable, insecure. And if you point it out, like point out something that he's like, if you bring up a topic that he's already kind of having some sort of issue about, it's like poking the bear kind of. So don't force the topic, but at the same time, like, you need to know what you need to know. So maybe don't ask his opinion, his emotions, his feelings, his X, Y's, and Z's. But maybe, hey, just so you know, when I'm having my relationship, I start to feel very insecure and unstable when my partner starts to like withdraw. It starts to make me feel a certain type of way. So maybe instead of directly asking him about what he's thinking about and making him feel like exposed and attacked, then maybe tell him, hey, I feel this way when my person does X, Y, and Z. And maybe that'll kind of bring him back around. Let's see. Do you have any other questions? And let's see. Noah, are you still on here? Let's see. When would they have the convo? All right, you got Pisces season. So Pisces season is in February. Let's see. Cancer or Scorpio. So you got the Scorpio and then Cancer. Oh, is Andrea here? Okay. Sorry about that, Andrea. You're welcome. Okay, let's see, what time is it? It's 1. Okay. I'm gonna do Andrea and Noah, and then I'm gonna get off here because I have to get ready for work. But after I get out of work, if I'm not too tired, I'll get back on here. But anybody who didn't get their questions answered, just come after I close it, just come back and leave a comment and tell me you want to get your message, and I'll pull your cards and I'll respond to your message in your comments. Sorry, Brittany. It's possible. I quit keeping a track right here. I had 11 people and then it went down to 2. I was like, okay, so it's the person I'm reading for and then one other person. But then everybody went away. What time is it? Okay. My thing just froze. I'm sorry, Andrea. I see you up there. Okay. Hi. Sorry, guys. Okay, it's about to be 1:11. I'm actually gonna go ahead and end it right here. So anybody who's still on here, go ahead and come back. I'm gonna end it right now. Come back in like 20 seconds, 10, 20 seconds. Leave your comment letting me know to get your message. Once I come back from work later, if I don't get back on here, I will go ahead and pull your messages at that time. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you come back and leave your comment, I will get your message out that way. But be patient with me, okay? Bye. Have a great weekend.